8th graders, it's Mrs. Thompson. We're in section 5.5 and we're going to do an application in example 3. We're going to do something called a consumer economics application. Let me read the scenario to you and we'll jump right in. Sarah can spend at most $7.50 on vegetables for a party. Broccoli costs $1.25 per bunch and carrots cost 75 cents per package. Write a linear inequality to describe the situation. Now, first of all, let me ask you a question. I know you heard me read that to you, and you read it to yourself. Were there 2 words that made you think this has to be an inequality? What 2 words? Can you circle those for me on your paper? Okay, I'm going to give you a second because I'm not going to tell you the answer right away. You look. Hopefully you circled at most. At most indicates an inequality. We've talked about these before, okay? So at most is what she can spend. That means she's got $7.50 and no more than that. $7.50 is her cap. She cannot go over $7.50. So right away, I know that this should end up being less than or equal to $7.50. Now it can be equal to $7.50. If she's got $7.50 in her pocket, she can spend all $7.50 in her pocket. But she can't spend over that, so that's why it's got to be less than or equal to. All right, good job. Now let's talk about broccoli. Broccoli costs $1.25 per bunch. So I don't know how many bunches I can buy, so let's let X represent number of broccoli bunches, okay? And let's let Y equal number of carrot packages. Okay, I don't know how many bunches and how many packages I have, but I know how much they each cost. So this is going to end up being a standard form type of equation or inequality, because I know that $1.25 per bunch, that'd be $1.25x, plus 75 cents per package, that'd be 75 times y, 0.75 times y. Okay, so there's our inequality, and what we're going to do on the next page, if you'll go ahead and flip over to the next page, I'll be right with you in a second because I need to grab a calculator. Okay, so there's our inequality. We're describing that situation. Sorry, I had to walk away for just a second and grab my calculator. I try to do most things mentally, and when I start to get into decimals, I don't want to get dragged down. So we followed, we got the answer. We do have, there's our linear inequality, okay? Now I'm going to flip to the next page, and we want to graph this, okay? So here's $1.25x plus 75 cents times y is less than or equal to $7.50, okay? And we want to graph this. Now, let me ask you a question. Should this just be a quadrant 1 graph? Now, I'm hoping you are saying in your mind, yes, because can you buy negative bunches of broccoli or negative packages of carrots? And the answer is no. We can't have a negative amount of money. So it's going to end up being a quadrant 1 graph. So, it's in standard form. I really like the cover-up method in this situation. So I'm going to find the x-intercept, and I'm going to do it that way. I think that's going to be a little bit easier and save us some heartburn in the long term. Okay, so that's the cover-up method right there. So let's divide $7.50. Let's divide that by $1.25. So I've got x equals 6. And then let's take $7.50 and divide that by 0.75. And that's going to give me y is 10. Okay? So what I just did was I recognized that my equation, my inequality, ended up being standard form. So I'm going to use the cover-up method to find my intercepts. And I need to know what the numbers are so I can plan my graph out accordingly. Okay? So I do want it to be quadrant 1. So I'm just going to draw it, kind of get that L-shaped quadrant going up there. There's quadrant 1. Remember the y-axis, that's your carrots. That's your carrot packages. And then the x-axis, remember, that's your broccoli bunches. Okay? And let's go ahead and graph them. I think I'm going to definitely go by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'll go by ones, I guess, for each axis. This is 10 way up here on the y. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10's up there, up in my writing a little bit. So I apologize if I'm up into your writing as well. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So x-intercept, let's graph 6. Y-intercept, let's graph 10. And then you see the equal to sign? That means it's a solid line. There it is. And then we just need to figure out where the less than side is because we need to do a little shading. So I would use 0, 0, you know, and that's okay. This is basically what's happening. Remember, if you plug in 0, and it's being multiplied to any number, it's going to zero out that number. So here's the question of the year, okay? $1.25 times 0, 0. 75 cents times 0, still 0. Is that less than $7.50? Yes, it is. It's true. So I need to shade the left side of my line, okay? So here's my shading right here. Awesome. That looks great. Beautiful job. I hope it looks as good on your paper as it does on mine, except for my little unstraight line that looks like it has a hump in it. Okay, now letter C, this is the final part of the question. They asked us to write the inequality that described the situation, then we graphed it. Now give 2 combinations of vegetables that Sarah can buy. Okay, I just made this super stinking easy for you. Okay, by doing the cover-up method, I found 2 points for you already. Okay, the first one is the x-intercept, which is 6, 0, and the y-intercept, which is 0, 10. Now, what does that mean? The x-intercept 6, 0. That means I bought 6 bunches of broccoli, but I didn't buy any carrot packages. The y-intercept says I didn't buy any broccoli at all, but I bought 10 packages of carrots. So you could take your 2 points from the cover-up method because that's the way we solved it. That's very logical. As long as you pick any point in the shaded area, it works. Okay? So let me kind of pull out, let me do a random point. Let's do this one right here. See that one I just darkened it right there? That point's name is 2, 3. That's in the shaded area. I can use that, 2, 3. That means I bought 2 packages of broccoli, 3 packages of carrots, and I was well within my budget of $7.50. I did not max it out, okay? I could pick another one. I could do this one right here. The name of that point is 1, 6, 1, 6. So that means I buy 1 bunch of broccoli and 6 packages of carrots. Okay, so I gave you 4 points. They just wanted 2 points. I'm just trying to show you that as long as you pick a point in the shaded area, or if your line is solid, you can pick any point on the line, you're good to go. Okay, so I don't think I gave any extra credit on that, so we'll end right here. Bring any questions that you have about this to class.